Man, I love having my own truck to go get new toys. What's going on, everybody? Eric here from Nomadic Fanatic. Yeah, I will be uploading this video with some Canadien internet. Check out the video description below for unlimited high-speed internet here at the Homestead, where we are finally moving closer to being 100% off-grid. This 330-gallon food-grade water tank showed up for 145 bucks, and I know it's kind of hard to understand what that value is, but let's put this into perspective. 330 gallons for $145. Two of those would be 660 gallons for under $300. He only had one, so I got the one they had. To put that into perspective, this green 550 gallon tank I paid $1,300 for. Here's what we need to do, guys. We need to get to 1,000 gallons of capacity here, so that's what I'm working on. Forgive my math here, but 550 gallons. Add these 455 gallons, and we get 770. Exactly, 770 gallons. Add this 330-gallon tank. On video, this might look like a 275. It's not the smaller 275. This is a 330, which gives us exactly 1,000 gallons. This is a food grade, so I need to wash this out. I need to rinse it out a little bit, actually. But it comes with the valve on there. I think we're going to paint it today too. Also, for an extra 25 bucks, Clear Choice Water had this adapter right here, and this is what you need to go on to there. And then you have a regular 3/4-inch garden hose attachment instead of this Frankenstein 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 pieces that I needed in order to get this to a standard garden hose, and this one piece with a brass connector on it is all I need. So once we get all this set up, we're almost empty too. We've been doing laundry and watering plants, and this one's down underneath that last rib, so I need to call Clear Choice once I get this set up. And, hey honey, Diana's gonna be painting something today too. Maybe I'll show you that, or you can check out her channel, but it's right there, her little rocking chair. Clear Choice, I was wrong about their prices. They did not raise their prices. For 1,000 gallons delivered here to the property is still $65 cash. They did raise the credit to $75, but if you have $65, they will give me 1,000 gallons. And we did the math when I actually put 2 of these blue containers in the back of this truck, Frosty, and bought our own water down at the Stanford General Store. And if you do the math up to 1,000 gallons, it's actually $87 for 1,000 gallons. And I have to do all the work, and I have to make 10 trips in my truck. Or Clear Choice, again, will come out and fill up all of this for 65 bucks, which is a really good deal. So that's what we're doing today. These deals don't come along too often, or when they do, there's a reason why they're selling them. They had a harsh chemical in them, and I don't care how much rinsing you do, you are not going to be able to ever drink water out of it. We are lucky that this is a food grade, certified, inspected tank. And it's still got all the original labels on it. I really don't think it was used very much. Even the metal is in really good condition. So let me get this unloaded and we'll start some projects today. We actually loaded up Opie in the truck, and I was really surprised at how adaptable that cat is. He sat there on the dash. He looked just as interested as I was in where we were going and to pick up the tank and everything, and he did really good. We actually brought his stroller along and went to the farmer's market in Show Low, did some shopping there. Diana found a few things. I just wanted to see how Opie did in the stroller, and he's pretty much a Jax. He did really, really well. And then to close out the day, we let him pick out his own fish. So that was awesome. Also, I got a new chest place harness for him. I'm gonna show you a picture. I don't know if I'm actually gonna go out in public like this, but I have walked around the entire loop with Opie on my front chest. It has a little spot for his tail to stick out so he's comfortable, and it cracks me up. Opie is very tolerant of all the crazy things I make him do, but he's the best cat. And Tara's a love bug. Oh, here she is. Look, they're both in the windshield of the Bigfoot. Hi, Opie. Hi, Tara. They're very curious about what I'm doing right now. Tara's a good girl, but she doesn't put up with any shenanigans. Opie is just incredibly tolerant, and he's a daddy's boy, and he doesn't care. He just wants to be near me all the time. So, all right, you guys, make sure I do everything right out here. Thank you. We got some of these fly traps that we had last season. He keeps going in, and then I scared him away. But once they go in, they don't know how to get out. So they kind of just go, that's an attractant. You can't smell it because you're upwind of it, but if you were standing over here, you would not like the scent. It is unpleasant, to say the least. That's why
there are some in there, I think.
Are there? Yeah, they can't figure out how to get back out, so they just kind of drowned, and we're okay with that because they're driving us crazy.
Yes. Die!
So in order to paint this tank, I need to get it out of this aluminum guard here, and there's 2 bars that have to come out. I think that's a Torx 12 or something. Got to take those 2 out. I believe that's what I have on here. See here? Yep. So I can remove these bars, pull them through, and then this whole thing will slide out so we can paint it. Oh, that was easy. Okay. Cool. So I'll wash the outside and rinse the inside, and then we'll paint. Cool. All right, got the whole tank washed down with a rag to get all the dirt off, except for that fuzzball right there. Got everything taped up with the threads there, as well as down there. Hey, did I even mention why I'm painting this? There is an actual reason why I'm painting my water jug. Well, if you don't know, if your water tanks, your fresh water tanks that you're drinking and consuming and using for your pet's water, if they're in a clear tank like this one and it's sunny and any daylight gets to it, it can create mold and bacteria. That's why they sell green and brown water tanks already pre-painted that color so that they're dark, so that no sunlight can ever get any of the water in there. Same thing with these blue ones, no light. So that's why I'm painting it, and we didn't have any paint, but Diana and I went down to Dollar General. I didn't even know they sold paint at Dollar General. This is the Dollar General brand that they sell there. So I'm going blue. Definitely a different color. Well, actually, it looks very similar in the lens. That's weird. It's like identical, and I didn't even mean for it to be the same color blue. Okay, so got 3 cans of this for about $5, and that should give me two coats on this, is what I'm thinking. So, oh, also, when the gentleman at Dollar General was filling up 2 of these blue 55s for me, he asked me if I had the wrench, and I said, "What wrench?" And he pulled out something like this, although it didn't have a blue handle. He said, "One of these wrenches. You just put them on there, and then you can tighten and loosen them." Of course, I can't do it one-handed. Oh, I'm tightening it, that's why. Yeah, so you can get them super tight so that no water comes out. And he said, "Yeah, go on to eBay. I'll bet you'll find one for $5. I found this one for $9, but yeah, that'll work." Okay, just double checking the wind. There's a little bit of wind, but it's still blowing this way towards Diana, painting her chair over there. But I did go ahead and move the truck a little bit farther away. Let's get going. Wait a minute. I was never very good at math. I just did it on the calculator. We actually have capacity for 1,100 gallons of water here. So that way, if there's anything left over in any of these tanks, we have an extra 100 gallons of storage combined with these 6 tanks total. 1,100 gallons of storage, not 1,000. I was close though. Just shaking my can, jeez.
Honey. Gotta keep it off. What a pretty blue. Coming back to you. Oh, there it goes.
Not doing anything anymore. It's still half full.
Try the other can. Oh, this one's full. This one's heavier. What the? You need to shake it more.
Well, that's the last time I buy paint from Dollar General. So one of the cans just stopped working completely, and this one just splatters paint all over the place. So we'll be going to Home Depot tonight to get some better paint. And good morning. It is the next day. Actually, it is afternoon now. It's 1 o'clock. Went to Home Depot last night and got some Rust-Oleum 2X blue. Sorry, we're really washed out. It's very bright over here, but the tank now has 2 full coats all the way around it, and I'm happy with this Rust-Oleum look here. I actually just removed the tape around both seals on the top, as well as the valve here on the very bottom side. And this blue turned out wonderful. I have looked inside, I'm happy with it. It kind of matches our other blue barrels. And so we're gonna get this loaded up, and then we've got water coming later today, so we are running out of time. Well, got everything ready here. Got the blue tank put back into the aluminum frame there. And Clear Choice was a no-show, no call. They have already closed and I can't get through. So I'm assuming that now that they're closed, they're not showing up tonight after 5 p.m., but I don't know. I'm kind of used to this here in this area of Arizona. The high mountain desert here, we call it show low time. It sucks if you're like working on a schedule and getting ready, but again, there's so much out of our control. I will call them first thing in the morning and ask why they never showed up and never called me back. In the meantime, I'm ready to go. Also, Danny's thinking about putting his other tank out here. We're trying to find a spot. Let me back up here a little bit. There's a reason why the tanks are all here in one spot, right? You understand that? So to have them all here close by, 1,100 gallons, means that we only have to work one tank right here. So underneath this styrofoam box, I'll show you, is my water pump, which is how we all get water. That hose goes to either my RV, Danny's RV, Diana's RV. It goes to the garden out there to filter the garden. It can refill the hot tub. So I can pump water from the new tank into this one. I can pump water from these 4 smaller tanks into this one. This is the tank that we're using to get water from. So it makes sense to keep everything close. Now if you look over there, Danny's got, he just picked up another, that's a 275 gallon. That's smaller than the one I just got. And he literally just painted it today green as another backup. He already has a 275 over there, but, well, like right now, we're all kind of sharing water. I mean, we started this off, Danny was getting water in his truck and kind of topping this off, and then we all use it for laundry and stuff. But now it's like, well, Diana and I aren't gonna be here much longer, so he has to find his own way of doing things. And then this winter, I'm gonna be winterizing all of my tanks and pulling the valves out. So we're trying to find a way that works while we're all here, but also find a way so that Danny can be self-sufficient when he's gone. And by the way, Danny called me over. He said, I need your help. We finished putting his solar panels on his own array. I'll show you here. So this system right here is obviously facing the wrong way for sun, but these are the same solar panels that I put 3 of them on Trailer Swift to get 750 watts. So Danny has 2,000 watts here, and he put the wheels on them. I showed this in a previous video. He still needs to wire them together and add an inverter and add the batteries, but they are mounted and secured under here, and he's going to silicone up all the edges so that there's a little spot here to possibly store his motorcycle, one of his 2 Harleys. But we're all different. He actually has this 55-gallon tank on its side, and then he fills it from the top port right there, and that's how he gets his water. A lot of different ways to do it out here. It's just, for me, it's not cost effective right now to drill a well, and we don't have city water. So, oh, I beg your pardon, he got 2 tanks. He got this one that goes in that frame. He's got that one back there that he uses, and then he got a 3rd one that needs repair. The plastic part needs repair. But so I will cut back in tomorrow, hopefully with water delivery, and we will get back to that. Meantime, I got Trailer Swift open. It is time to start deciding what we're bringing with us on this next trip, as far as barbecue, chairs, stuff like that, as well as gonna be making some Black Betty changes in our next video too. But yeah, okay, I'll cut back in tomorrow. Okay, it's the next day. This is a 3-day video. But there's also a lot of little other projects going on behind the scenes. I'm making another video at the same exact time, and with the delay in water service, I did get everything sorted out today. They even gave me a time frame between 11:30 and 12:30 today. We are going to get water today, confirmed, so it's all good. But they actually gave us a chance to make a couple changes once again before the water gets here. You can probably hear the pump going on the other side of this wood. We're doing some laundry because there's a little bit of water left over and I want to maximize the use. The rest of the water that gets delivered today is going to go into this 275 right here next to the solar panels. Reason being for here is that we might be able to gravity feed so that Diana can water the plants when she wants, or maybe make it easier to top off the hot tub over there, which I hear beeping. Yep, we're getting an error code. What's that say? EO2. I need to change or clean the filter. Okay. Here in Babe the Blue Box. Yep, doing a load of laundry. Already got some stuff in the dryer. Diana's doing some stuff. Then I've got some clothes to wash. Danny's been using the washer and dryer. And since the install, I want to point out, we're still on the original tank of propane for the propane dryer. And we think that there's roughly 28 to 30 loads of laundry done in both the washer and dryer. So it's pretty impressive. It is sipping propane to dry the clothes, and we're really happy with that. Again, I've mentioned I'm not real big on putting clothes out on the line because every day there's high winds, thunderstorms, rain, dust that gets blown. So to me, it's just more convenient to have the dryer. Also, I've been working on a fix. I don't know if you guys, several people noticed and pointed out in my videos that there's been these weird gray things, these weird marks and artifacts going on in my videos, and I believe that at first I thought it was Adobe Premiere messing with me, but then my beloved MacBook that has been holding on by a thread, sometimes working, sometimes not, and the only way I can get it to work is to hook it to an HDMI cord and run it to an external, my TV inside the RV. Well, the laptop finally did crap out on me, and so I had to bite the bullet and get a new MacBook Pro. So this video is being edited on a new computer, and hopefully those weird artifacts are no longer present in my videos. But I did something weird. I purchased the same laptop. Well, not the same specs. It's still a mid-2019 MacBook, and I'm not giving up on my old one. I'm going to send it in and get it repaired. See, I'm going to have a whole new screen put on it because this one has the dedicated processor for editing, but I have to make sure first that that's the problem, so that's why I have a brand new MacBook, which this video is going to be edited on later tonight, these last 3 days. But first, let's get these water tanks refilled and get the water going. Alright, clear choice water. Going up the big one here, and then we'll get the rest of them over here. Cool. Alright, we got the new blue one full, the green one full. He's going to pull around and fill up Danny's 275, but I want to point out also that although it looks nice right there, there's our typical monsoon season look, and that's coming straight for us from downtown Show Low with thunder and lightning and monsoon rains this afternoon. So, oh yeah, it's beautiful. All right, all filled up on all 3 tanks, and none of the new ones are leaking. Clear choice, did awesome. We're good for water. When Diana and I leave for our trip, we are going to actually empty the hot tub, the heated pool. We're going to empty it because we're not going to be able to keep up with it. I'm not going to put that on Danny to keep chemicals and make sure everything's okay. But since we are going to get rain, it is time to clean up a few things here at camp and prepare. Take a little break. Get back to you tonight. Okay, water's good. As soon as I end this video, I'm gonna step back outside and start the next one, and I'll start editing this tonight, I guess. I got a lot going on. Guys, be patient. We'll see you in a couple days. Bye, guys.